So you've got Chase points, right? But are you really squeezing every last drop of value out of them? Because chances are you might be leaving some serious cash on the table. In this explainer, we're on a mission to make sure you get the absolute most out of every single point. We're going to break down the good, the bad, and the secret weapon level redemptions in the Chase Ultimate Rewards program. Let's dive in. So let's just start with the big question. Are you getting the most from your points? It is so easy to just click a button and redeem them for cash or use them on Amazon. But the truth is, some redemptions give you incredible, amazing value, while others, well, they're basically a trap. And we're not talking about a small difference here. It could literally be double, maybe even triple the value. Yeah, seriously. Okay, so how do we figure this out? We need one simple little tool. It's called cent per point, or CPP. Just think of it like a report card for your points. All you do is take the cash price of whatever you're getting, a flight, a hotel room, you name it, and you divide it by the number of points you used. A higher CPP score means you're winning. This is the key metric we're going to be obsessed with. All right, so let's start at the beginning, level 1. This is all about getting the basics down, you know? We're going to establish our foundation, the absolute bare minimum value you should ever accept, and more importantly, learn how to spot those bad deals designed to trick you. And here it is. This is your baseline, 1 cent per point. That's what you get if you just go for straight cash back. 10,000 points gets you $100 as a statement credit or right into your bank account. Think of this as the floor, the bare minimum. You should never, ever accept less value than this. And that brings us to the traps. See, Chase makes it super convenient, almost too convenient, to use your points in certain ways. But that convenience, it comes at a very steep cost. Let's take a look at the two biggest offenders. And this right here shows you the trap in plain sight. On the left, that's our baseline. 10,000 points, $100, solid. But look at the right. If you use those exact same points to pay for stuff on Amazon or with PayPal, you only get $80 of value. That's a CPP of 0.8. You are literally throwing away 20% of your points. Just poof, gone. It is never, ever worth it. Okay, so we've got our baseline down. We know not to fall for the traps. Now, let's level up. Welcome to level 2, where we see how to easily beat that 1.0 CPP score, especially if you're holding one of Chase's premium credit cards. This is where it starts to get fun. So to make this super clear and not just a bunch of random numbers, we're going to use a case study for the rest of this. We're going to try to book one night at the Confidant, which is this awesome Hyatt hotel in Miami. This way we can compare apples to apples across all the different ways to pay with points. Okay, so let's say you've got one of those no annual fee cards, right? Like the Freedom Unlimited. If you book this hotel through the Chase travel portal, check it out, it's going to cost you 46,283 points for a room that costs $462.83. Do the math, and that gives us a value of exactly 1.0 CPP. It's the same as cashback. Not bad, but we can do better. And this is where the magic starts to happen. This is the power up. If you have a card that has an annual fee, like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you get this automatic 25% boost in value anytime you redeem your points for travel through their portal. Just like that, your points are suddenly worth more. And boom, with that 25% boost, that exact same room now only costs 37,026 points. We just saved over 9,000 points, just like that. Our CPP jumps up to 1.25. Now we're talking. That's a solid upgrade, but you know what? We're not here for a B+. We want that A++. All right, buckle up. Welcome to level 3. This is the final boss of point redemptions. This is the big one. This is how you hear about people booking those insane first-class flights and luxury hotels for next to nothing. The ultimate power-up is transferring your points. So what's the secret weapon? It's all about this. Instead of using the Chase portal, those premium cards let you transfer your points directly to airlines and hotels that they partner with, like World of Hyatt. And the best part? It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So one Chase point just becomes one Hyatt point. Simple as that. And you might think this sounds complicated, but honestly, it's super simple. Here's how it works. First, you just go to the partner's website, so Hyatt.com, and see how many points they charge for the room. Then you hop back to the Chase portal, find the Transfer to Travel Partners section, link up your accounts, and just send over the exact number of points you need. Now, one quick but very important warning. These transfers are a one-way street. You can't get them back. So always, always make sure the room is available before you hit that transfer button. And here it is, the big reveal, the grand finale. That same hotel room, now valued at over $500, costs just 20,000 points when we transfer them to Hyatt. I mean, just look at this chart. We went from 46,000 points down to 37,000, all the way down to 20,000. Our CPP score skyrockets to an incredible 2.57. That is more than double the value of just taking the cash. This is the game changer, right here. Whoa. Okay, I know that was a lot of numbers, but don't worry. It all boils down to a really simple strategy. So let's put all the pieces together into a clear plan you can use every single time. This chart right here, this basically tells the whole story. Look where we started, down in the dumps at 0.8 CPP with Amazon. Then we establish our baseline, our floor, at 1.0 CPP with cashback. We leveled up to a respectable 1.25 by using that portal boost with a Sapphire card. And then we hit the jackpot with 2.57 CPP by transferring to a partner like Hyatt. The path to getting the best value is crystal clear. Okay, so let's wrap this up with your personal redemption checklist. A few simple rules to live by. Number 1, your absolute floor is 1.0 CPP. Never go below it. 2, just avoid the traps. Don't use your points on Amazon or PayPal. 3, if you have a card like the Sapphire Preferred, always check the portal for that sweet 25% boost. And 4, this is the big one, guys, always compare the portal price to the transfer partner price before you book any travel. Oh, and don't forget, you can pool all the points from your different Chase cards onto one premium card to unlock these better deals. Look, if you forget everything else I just said, please remember this one thing. Comparison is everything. It takes, 5 extra minutes to check the portal price versus a transfer partner's price? And as we just saw, those 5 minutes can literally double the value you get from your hard-earned points. So there you have it. That's the playbook. Now you know the different levels, you know the traps, and you know the secret to unlocking incredible value. The next time you go to redeem your points, you'll know exactly what to do. So we'll leave you with this question to think about. What's the best deal you've ever found? Thanks for joining This Explainer.